Hi guys, this is Dustin, Thickpin Mr. Too Blessed to Be Stressed, and today is kind of like a part two to the other message I had, why most blogs fail and how to fix it. And just to kind of like recap what I talked about in that video, basically, when you have a blog, a lot of people put all this time and effort into writing these great articles, right? They write these articles about about things that really help their audience. But one mistake that a lot of people make is they don't actually like get the blog post out there, and they don't syndicate it. They don't put it in front of their audience. They might post it to their Facebook wall, but they might not do much else to it. So one of the most important things you can do is get your blog posts out there, whether it's just running paid traffic to it through like a Facebook ad, or just going out there and finding your target audience and putting it in front of them. So today we're going to talk about how to find your core audience, how to find that group of people that this blog post would appeal to, and just how to get traffic in general, to be honest with you, to a website. Okay, so here we are at Google, right? I've got some little cheat sheet, little notes here that I want to show you that basically you can use in Google to find your your core audience, the people that actually want what you're selling, the people that are actually looking for what you offer. So some of the best ways to find these people, this group of traffic, is to go into message boards and forums, and basically just make friends with people. Offer your help to them and answer questions. And if you're knowledgeable in your industry, then it's very easy to go in there and help people who have problems. So here we go. Basically, you look at my little cheat sheet here. There's different ways you can search for stuff in Google, and Google has these certain little codes and stuff that you can put in, basically to like an advanced search, and make sure that you get specifically what you want from Google. So basically, this is what you do. There are different message boards and different systems for forums and message boards that are on the internet, and they're powered by different systems and softwares. So if you look at these notes I have here, if you can see this, it says powered by PHBB, powered by vBulletin, powered by SMF, and so on and so forth. So these are the different systems that they have that are these message boards and forums are powered by. So you want basically Google to look for these keywords so it can bring back message boards to you relating to what you're looking for. So this applies to all niches, all different categories of marketing online, all different, whether you're selling like dog collars, or you're selling weight loss products, or you're selling internet marketing products. No matter what you're selling, this applies. So here we go. So basically what you want to do is, by the way, I'm going to take these keywords right here, or these cheat sheet notes. I'm going to put them in the bottom of this post, and any sort of emails or anything relating to this that I put in there. If you're watching this through YouTube, I'll put it in the comments. If you're watching this through my website, I'll put it in right below the video and on the website, on the post. If you're reading this through email, I'll put it in my email. So anyway, so here we go. You can take this right here and paste it into Google. Now if you look right here, I put just keywords right here. This is where you want to type your keywords. So let's say that you are selling a weight loss product. We'll just type in weight loss. Okay, now check this out. I've actually already looked for this one just to make sure we had some stuff in here I could show you. So basically the first one that comes up, obviously it's a weight loss forum. Actually, this is a forum for, looks like, compulsive addictive behaviors. Weight loss happens to be one of those in their section. This is the weight loss section of this message board. And so if you go to the bottom, you'll see it says powered by PHPBB. That's what we just searched for. So that's kind of how it works. Let's give you another example. You can do the same thing. Just go back here, grab the next line. If you want to, you can just grab whatever's in quotes, because basically when you search for stuff in quotes in Google, the quotes gives you that specific thing. It has to come back with that specific line of text in the website for it to show it to you. So let's go ahead and do it. Weight loss powered by vBulletin. That's a very popular very popular message board software. So you see I've already looked at some of these. 3 fat chicks on a diet. So obviously this is a weight loss forum. If you go down to the bottom, you'll see and close this ad, you'll see it says powered by vBulletin on the bottom. So that's what it searched for, that's what it found. So basically it's looking for your keyword, which in this case is weight loss, and then plus is also looking for that specific phrase, powered by vBulletin. So that's how it finds these message boards and stuff that, you know, where people hang out and where your primary audience is, because you have these keywords. So if you want to get a little bit more specific, you can leave this powered by vBulletin in there. You can leave this part in quotes in there. You can change this first part to something a little bit more specific, like I can't lose weight. Let's do that. I can't lose weight. And you might get some better targeted posts or better targeted message boards searching for more specific keywords. Now, like I said, the only part you'll have to put in quotes really is the powered by vBulletin or powered by SMF or Simple Machines or whatever, you know, system you're searching for, whatever message board type you're looking for. And then you just put in basically before that, you just type in what you want to search for. Now you can actually put this in quotes too if you want that specific phrase, but I find it's better not to, because when you don't put the first part in quotes, the keywords, it actually gives you a better variety of websites back. You might get less results if you put in quotes on your keywords. So let's just leave the keywords the same. If you look at these, it says athlete that can't lose weight. See, obviously it didn't find I can't lose weight specifically, but it found the post athlete that can't lose weight. And we can look at that real quick. So this is obviously a different message board. And you know, this is somebody with a real problem in your industry and somebody you could actually help. Now here's the thing, right? Some of these message boards and some of these message board posts by people can be very old. So like check this one out. This one was actually posted in November 5th, 2011. So it's pretty old. This guy might have already lost his weight by now. You know, it's like 4 years ago or something like that, close to 4 years ago. So you don't know really if this guy even needs help anymore. And if you look, you know, he's got responses too. So he might have already got his answer. So this is what you want to do. Let's go to like a regular one. Let's go to a more mainstream message board so I can show you. Let's just put in lose weight. I mean, basically you can have tons of different keywords for your niche, for your category of, you know, business that you're in and products that you sell. So if I were you, I would take the time to brainstorm about different questions that people have in your industry. For example, for weight loss, you know, you could search for things like I can't lose weight. I have a problem losing weight. You can search for things like how to cut calories and lose weight. That you could basically just like sit down for 20-30 minutes and just write down all these different things off the top of your head and just brainstorm different things that people might search for who are trying to lose weight and with people that, you know, your products would appeal to. So we're just going to type in lose weight, and let's just go to the first one up here. So this is a message board called FitDay. Now the first thing that I want you to check when you do this, I wrote this down so you could see it up here too, is you want to find the main forum page, right? So the main topic or the main discussion page for your forum. So this looks like we're already on the main page, which is great. But if we weren't, there might be, let me find one so I can show you. If we weren't on the main page, like this one, now you can see it says thread / whatever topic is we're on, whatever post. Now if you're not on the main page, you might have to go look at what I call breadcrumbs. They're basically like, it shows where you are on the website. So like for example right here, you see I'm on the lost weight post in the exercise and training section, apparently on the off-topic section in the forum. So like obviously, you know, there'll be different sections, but you want to go to the main section. Like I'll just go to the main forum section. And you can see the different sections of the forum. So we have exercise and training, recipes. So basically, you want to go to where your your audience would be at. So like, you know, you might go to exercise and training. You might go to the beginners Q&A forum, because beginners is a great place to go because there's a lot of people asking questions and questions that you can answer. So basically, you would go through here. And you want to make sure that where you're going is that they've had recent posts. So this is kind of like general rules that I follow. So you want to find the main forum page. You want to check the date of the most recent post. You want to find out if people are still hanging out on this forum, if they're still using it. Because if they're not still using it, it's a waste of your time to go do anything else with it. So the first thing you want to make sure is that we've got some late posts in here. So it looks like the latest post that I see is from September 3rd of 2015. So that wasn't too long ago. That was only a few days ago. So September 3rd, 2015. You want to go back and look at those, make sure. We've got some ones August too. There's a bunch of them in here from August, late August. So I know that this is still a very active forum. So this is one that I would actually use if I was selling a weight loss product. Next thing you want to do is check the forum rules, because you want to register with the forum. So you want to find whatever. I haven't been on this one before, so let me look real quick. You want to find. Let's see. Here we go. Let's just go to. This guy's trying to bodybuild. This is obviously a good website for if you're selling like protein shakes or any sort of like bodybuilding products. Okay, so one of the best ways to register the forum, the easiest way, if you can't find a register button on here, is you can just hit reply to a post. You don't actually have to reply, but it's usually going to tell you that you have to register before you do anything else once you hit reply to a post, because you can't go any further. So basically, it'll give you the link to register, or it looks like this one just goes straight into here. It says you must register before you view this page. So I hit register. You can go ahead and put in your username, password, email address. Make sure that you verify that you're a human and not a robot, time zone, all that good stuff. So if you look down here, it also has the forum rules, and that's all I want to talk about too. Now, sometimes the forum rules will be very specific about what you can and can't do as far as posting URLs or website links in your posts or in your signatures. So you might want to read through these real quick. It doesn't look like they have anything about links in there, which is good, which is great. You don't want to see that. Now, to be honest with you, even if it did say that you're not supposed to put links in your signatures, I probably still would, and I'm going to tell you why. The way that I do it is when I post a link in a signature, I put something very nonchalant, kind of not salesy, not pitchy, doesn't look like an advertisement. So, for example, when I post in the forums, the internet marketing forums, in my signature, it says, "Did I help you today?" with question mark. I hope so, or something like that. And then it says, "For more help, check out my website here." And so then I post to my free training, and so that gets people to, whenever I go and help people, they're like, "Oh yeah, he did help me today. Let me go check out his training." So that's the way it works. You want to be like, you don't want to look like an advertisement. You can still give a call to action. If you don't know what a call to action is, basically you're telling somebody to do something, and it's something that's very common in sales. But you want to make sure that it's not like, it doesn't look like an advertisement. So that's the way I do it now. So like, even if they say you shouldn't be advertising in the forum, or they say you shouldn't be putting links in there, the way I do it such a way where it's not like I'm not pushing anybody's face, I'm not spamming my links, I'm not doing anything that would make them not like me. I'm not being pushy or anything like that. And it still works. Trust me, guys, it still works, because you're coming out as somebody who's helping them, as a mentor or as a an advisor, or just somebody who's coming out there and being a friend to them. So that's the way it comes off, to them. So that's what I would suggest. Even if it does say you shouldn't advertise, I would still do it. And I've done it, and I've had no problems with it on forums that say you shouldn't post links and stuff. So one other way to get around that is if you can't post directly to a landing page, because if you don't know what landing pages is, where basically you capture somebody's email. You can call it a capture page too. But basically they come to the website and it says, if you want my free training, or if you want to learn more, put your email in and I'll give you free access. Some websites don't like you doing that. They don't like people being shoved straight to a email capture page. So if they're worried about that, or if you're worried about them saying something about it, you can shoot directly to a blog post. And this is actually what this video is about, is getting more traffic to your blog. So what I would suggest is having like a general blog post about weight loss, or you can even write one specifically towards what kind of questions you're answering, like how to manage your calories the best, what websites are the best to keep track of your calories, and write like a general, very helpful post, and then put it in your signature. And then what you can do is basically lead people back to that post in your signature, saying something like, "Did you need help counting calories?" or something like that. Check out my blog post here, and make it very helpful, friendly signature, not spammy or salesy. So that's what I would suggest. And you can do it that way. And basically, in your blog post, in between different paragraphs, you can still kind of direct people to your capture page to get their email. You just don't, you do it in a less direct kind of way. So, you write a paragraph and you say, do you want help like this every day, or do you need more tips in your email every day? Subscribe to my, or click here and put your email into my list, or you want to do it a little bit better than that. This is kind of off the top of my head. And I don't really sell weight loss products, so I don't really know how to, how I'd market those. But yeah, you basically, like, in between your post, you can keep, just giving a call to action to sign up for your list. Give them some sort of, they call it like a carrot or some sort of like incentive to sign up for your list. So, it might be like, I don't know, some like a 10-day plan to lose 5 pounds in a week or something like that. That didn't really make much sense. I mean, a 5-day plan to lose, 10 pounds in a week or something like that, where you can give them a step-by-step and something that's valuable to them, and it'll kind of like draw them in to really make them want to give you their email address. Okay, getting off track here a little bit, but yeah, that's what I would do. And the next thing basically do is, once you set yourself up and you set your signature up with your links, like I said, you may want to make sure you do it with the capture page if you can to capture their email. If not, go with a blog post. Basically, the next thing you want to do is just help people, make friends, find out what your market is struggling with. Go through here. Like, you can go and look. Let me go back to this other website, because I think the other one was more directed towards weight loss. All right, so FitDay. Okay, so check this out. This is the main forum page of FitDay. You have weight loss tips. That'd be really easy to probably go in there and excuse me, guys. Let me get a drink of water real quick. It'd be really easy to go in there and go in there and just give some tips on weight loss. You don't even have to respond to people to help. You can actually just post a very informative post in that section, with different tips about weight loss. And still you can use your signature to kind of redirect to a blog post or whatever you want to do. And you can actually post, if it's allowed, links to your blog post within the post, not just in your signature. However, that's more direct, and I kind of go with the less direct post. You want to be directly helping people and answering questions and things like that, and just kind of like on the back end with your signature, kind of redirecting to your website. That's the most effective way that I found to kind of like come off as a friend and a helper, and not like you're trying to sell to people. And I think the moderators and stuff at the forums, people who watch the forums and kind of regulate things, they appreciate that. So you got food talk, success stories. This is a really good place if you actually have used your product and lost weight. You can share your story, and then you can share your link. So that's what I would do. You basically got to go in there and just find people who need help and just answer their questions. And in my experience, sometimes you might not know the answer to their question, and that might be kind of like might hold you back at first. But you need to realize is that even though you might not know the answer, a lot of times these people are not even searching the internet very well beforehand, before they even ask on a message board. They want a more direct answer, but honestly, some of these things you can just go and search on Google and find out the answer to their question, and then just basically like almost word for word share it with them, and they'll appreciate the fact that you found that answer for them. So you want to go in there and at least help a few people every day. If you're going to use this as a main source of traffic for your blog, you probably need to spend at least 2 or 3 hours a day just going through forums and finding out which forums are the most popular, which ones that people are hanging out in. And then you need to go ahead and just connect with those people and answer questions and just become kind of an authority in that site, on that site. There's also one thing I wanted to share with you too. Oh yeah, before I get into the other one, just to let you know too, you can actually do the same thing where you put your keyword and you put powered by vBulletin or whatever, and after that you can put site :edu. If you're looking for like an educational an educational, let's say you're searching for something that relates to education. You might have an educational site tag like a .edu instead of a .com, or a site tag. I mean domain. You might have an educational domain or a .org. Depends on, if you're looking for a nonprofit, you might be looking for an .org. So you can also put that on the end. So site.edu. It's like site::edu. Oh yeah. Also, let me let you know this. This is what Google does to you if you search for this kind of stuff a lot. Because basically, there's a lot of like software that goes out there and searches for this stuff, and they'll use the software, to post links and to get backlinks for websites and to rank websites and websites. But anyways, so Google thinks that we might be a robot or a piece of software trying to do this searching, but we're going to tell them that we're not. We're human, so they don't stop us. So just type in a little captcha and keep going. Anyway, so if you look at this, I put it in .edu, and it brings up .edu results. And these are still forms. They end in .edu, so you might not need this. It really depends on what niche you're in. Most of the time you really won't, but I just want to show it to you real quick. One last thing, guys, before I let you go today, I want to show you, this might be a little bit easier than having to type in or having to copy and paste powered by vBulletin, powered by SMF, yada yada yada. You can also do this. Okay, you can leave your keywords there. So let's just type back in weight loss, right? Weight loss, and so that's your keywords. Let me take that out. And then you want to put the phrase inurl :/form. So basically, when you put this in Google, you're telling Google that you want to find this keyword or these keywords, and in the URL or in the web address up here, you want Google to find results with /form. Because basically, like most forums, I mean, probably like 95% of forums have that in there. They have the word form in the web address. Now, the way we did it previously, when we searched for, you know, powered by vBulletin or powered by PBB or whatever else, we were automatically getting those results with the form in the address or without it there. So, but this is kind of like a shortcut. So you can type in your keywords and then type in inurl, because we're looking in the URL :/form. And like I said, I'll put this at the bottom of the video just so you guys can copy and paste it. And it basically will bring a lot of the same results that I've already seen. But the cool thing about it is you're getting stuff from all these different systems at one time. So you might be getting vBulletin ones, you might be getting phpbb ones, you might be getting Bulletin Board Express ones, you might be getting all of these in one go. So it might be a little bit easier to find what you need and take you a little bit less time. But like I said before, anytime you go into these forums that you're finding new forums, make sure that these are forums that are active and that people are still hanging out here. You know, if you look at this one, there's late August 2015. So these are active forums. You can go in here and help people. Like I said before, just go in here, find a post. You can even find one that you want to apply to right away, maybe. And usually there's a button that hits you post reply. Yeah, just look for a reply button. It'll ask you to register. So you just go and register. Make sure you set up your signature, because that's vitally important that you set up your signature with a link back to your website. Like I said, preferably a capture page. But if you can't, link back to a blog post or something that gets people into the door. So that's it, guys. That's the way that you can get people. These are highly targeted, by the way. You're not just posting a freaking ad or on Facebook or posting an ad on the side of a website and just hoping that you're getting the right people looking at it. You're actually helping the people that your products are geared towards. Like you're actually looking for people that your products would be a direct help to, and just answering their questions and solving their problems. And that way, when they look at you, you come off as an advisor. Somebody that can help them, and they're more likely to trust you and like you and even buy your stuff and get on your list. So that's what you're looking for. So yeah, that's really it, guys. I hope this has been very helpful to you. This is one of the best ways to go out there and find out where your customers are hanging out and to really get the really targeted traffic to your website, so that you can make higher conversions on your sales, and you can get that following of people on your list that can really know you and trust you and like you. Because when you start out helping them, honestly, that's the best way to start. You start off giving them tons of value, and they'll come to respect you, and be honest with you, they're just more likely to buy from you. So that's all I got for today, guys. This is Dustin Thigpen, Mr. Too Blessed to Be Stressed. I'll catch you next time.